Coming up tonight, more younger Singaporeans are getting their shots and getting them more quickly. 10 people were taken to hospital after a fire broke out this morning in an HDB block in Yishun. And have you seen this? The spectator who caused a massive crash at the Tour de France has apparently gone missing. This is the Straits Times Newsnight. Good evening, I'm Chow Suen. The vaccine rollout is accelerating for younger Singaporeans. Giving an update today, Health Minister Ong Ye Kung says that 52% of some 700,000 Singaporeans aged 12 to 39 have already taken or booked an appointment for their first dose. That's after 500,000 slots were opened up in recent days for this age group. Mr. Ong also revealed that vaccinations will be extended to non-Singaporeans from Wednesday, June 30th, 2 days earlier than planned. But he also expressed concern about one particular group, saying that the authorities' biggest worry continues to be the seniors, with 25% of this group not yet vaccinated for various reasons. Mr. Ong saying that as Singapore opens up, there will be more movement and activity between people, and the greater the likelihood of them being exposed to the virus. Now, those waiting for their second dose of the COVID-19 vaccine can now book an earlier appointment slot. Checks by the Straits Times found that several people were now able to book their second jab 4 weeks after their first, instead of waiting for 6 to 8 weeks previously. Last month, authorities increased the interval between shots to prioritize giving out the first dose and accord some protection to as many in the population as possible. Those who want to check if they can change the date of their second dose can do so at the COVID-19 vaccination appointment booking website with their booking code and ID. More than 31,000 antigen rapid test packs have been distributed to the residents of over 100 housing blocks in Bukit Merah and Red Hill. Each pack contains 2 COVID-19 self-test kits, which are an added layer of ring fencing, on top of the various testing operations that have been conducted in both areas. As at last night, the 115 Bukit Merah View Market and Hawker Centre remains the largest active cluster with 91 cases, and there are 5 other clusters across the 2 neighbouring estates. Now, taking a look at today's COVID-19 situation, 10 new cases were confirmed, with 5 in the community. The remaining 5 infections were imported. Meanwhile, the Health Ministry has announced that all residents of 91 Henderson Crescent will have to get tested, after 5 cases were detected from 3 households there. Mandatory testing will be conducted over 2 days on June 30th and July 1st. In other news, 100 residents had to be evacuated today after a fire broke out at an Yishun HDB. 10 people, including a police officer, were taken to Singapore General Hospital for smoke inhalation. The fire, which was confined within the master bedrooms of units on the 3rd, 4th and 5th floors of Block 141 Yishun Ring Road, was extinguished with 3 water jets. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. And a man previously accused of voluntarily causing grievous hurt to his teenage sister in a Clementi flat is now charged for murder. Huang Bo Chan and 2 others had their charges upgraded to murder after allegedly killing Huang's sister by causing bodily injury on the night of May 4th. If convicted of murder, the trio can face either the death penalty or be jailed for life and caned. Now let's take a look at what's been making waves online today. JJ Lin fans, be careful while online. The homegrown superstar has issued an alert about multiple fake accounts across various social media platforms. They were impersonating him and soliciting personal details and money in his name. JJ stressed that he has only one verified account across all social media channels. And most importantly, under no circumstance will he solicit personal information or money from his friends, fans or members of the public. The 40-year-old added that online scams are rampant and asked netizens to block and report fake accounts should they come across them. Facing backlash from viewers, James Corden has vowed to change or remove the Spill Your Guts segment on The Late Late Show, after a petition accused it of anti-Asian racism. Activists say certain Asian delicacies like century egg, balut and chicken feet, which have appeared on the show, shouldn't be labelled as disgusting. And the segment was culturally offensive and insensitive in the wake of Asian hate crimes. Corden responded, saying he completely understands those concerns and he will no longer involve or use any of those foods the next time. Fans of German football get psyched. Psychic elephant Yashoda has predicted that Germany will beat England in their Euro 2020 clash later tonight. The 42-year-old elephant from a zoo in Hamburg pulled the German flag rather than the English one out of a wicker basket, to the delight of many German fans who had turned up to see her. She had previously guessed accurately that Germany would lose their tournament opener to France, beat Portugal, and then draw against Hungary in the group stage. Now here are scenes you definitely didn't want to see at the world's most prestigious bike race. Now the search continues for the spectator who caused a massive crash on day one of the Tour de France, with organizers planning to sue her once she's found. Holding up a sign believed to be a hello message for her grandparents, the woman not only blocked part of the road but got in the way of an oncoming rider, who then fell from his bike, causing a chaotic pileup behind him. Over 20 riders received official medical treatment, but none of the riders are believed to be seriously hurt. The woman in question is said to have gotten on a flight and fled the country. Organizers have since appealed to spectators to respect the safety of the riders and to not risk everything for a photo or to get on television. Yikes! And that wraps up the Straits Times Newsnight. Do visit straitstimes.com to see more news and videos. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel by hitting the button below. Keep safe and I'll see you tomorrow.